I pulled a 10-yen coin from my wallet. This wasn't about saving face. My being a worthless coward was an unchangeable fact, but I could just cry myself to sleep about that later tonight. Now was not the time for tears. I had to fight. I recall one ticket is good enough for up to 4 people, right? Sorry if I call over 3 more people. Yes, that's fine. For the time being, I'll write them down on the guest list. Could I have the names? I turned around and glad that the greasy hooligan will subject Shion to that humiliation. You'll pay, fat man! You piece of shit! There are 3 things that aren't working in your favor today, punk. The first is that I owe Shion. The second is that I'm a man who's not afraid to throw away his pride to win. And the third is that we're the most powerful club members in history. Please add Rena Ryugu, Satoko and Rika to the guest list. Understood, I'll do that. I'll have the best and most powerful club members join the fray. They can bring down 1,000 foes. You fat asses! Prepare to meet your maker! I shouldn't shout too loud, it's nearly 10 p.m.
This is a nice restaurant. Oh, uniforms are cute. Rena wants to wear them too. Oh. On top of that, we're being treated to dessert. I'm deeply moved.
Yeah, eat as much as you like. Don't worry about my share.
Keiichi-san, enough of the charades. Let's get to the point.
Rena and Rick-chan put down their forks when Satoko broached the subject. After looking at them for a few minutes, I pressed my forehead firmly into the table. I beg of you, I don't care if you make fun of how pathetic I am. Please lend me your strength. The 3 of them seemed surprised by the sudden turn of events, but nevertheless listened to what I had to say without making fun of my unusual behavior.
What's the matter? Something happened, didn't it?
Actually, Mion's younger sister Shion is working part-time at his restaurant.
I thought little sister you were talking about, right? Could it be her? Could it? She resembles her. Resemble? That's just Mion with her hair down, isn't it?
I didn't know what to say.
If Keiichi says that's Shion, they're not Shion. They might be twins, but can they really look that much alike? They're called, twins. They really can look identical. You can't pronounce with shit. Rena gave the most plausible explanation so everybody else was convinced.
Well then, do you believe me? I'll get to the point then. I recounted everything that had just happened. How Shion was targeted, how she was antagonized by their customers, and the humiliation that was forced upon her. Also how incredibly pathetic I was. I included everything about trying to hide it.
That's awful. Poor Shi-chan. However, for you to be unable to help her, there should be a limit to how unsightly it can be.
There's nothing I can say that.
Satoko-chan, to admit that you lost and to seek help is a very difficult thing to do. Keiichi-kun chose to help Shi-chan relent and save his pride. So pathetic.
Rena's follow-up stung a bit, but I could only be thankful that she understood this. Satoko has called me all sorts of names, but there were no malign intentions behind her words.
Then what shall we do?
Her voice was monotone, but there was a hint of resolve in her words. I replied to Rika-chan's suggested silence in kind with my own quiet resolve.
Well, I thought it would be something like that. It is a bit much for Keiichi-san to handle alone.
Then you'll help.
Of course, Keiichi-kun. It will help anybody who is being bullied.
I remembered when I was concerned by those thugs, what she had said about the strong feeling of solidarity in Himizara and again to hit her. However, Keiichi Maimara, now is not the time to get choked up with tears of gratitude. Now is the time to fight. Sorry, I owe you one.
You tried your best, but things had a chance alone. How sad.
Rika-chan gently pat my head, but there was no mindless pity in the palm of that hand. It was overflowing with a strong, dependable feeling of least the response. Shion can't join us due to various circumstances, so I'll temporarily be taking command. Our strategy will revolve around Shion's defense and the extermination of the enemy's combat capability.
Who's the enemy? There are a lot of them.
From this point forward, anybody who messes with Shion shall be considered an enemy combatant. There are no rules of engagement. Compensation will be the dessert you just ate. Any questions? Everybody had already entered Club Mirror, their eyes peering at the riffraff clambering around inside the restaurant like predators stalking their prey from the darkness. Rika-chan held up her hand. Why is it, Rika-chan?
We have to show mercy. Of course we don't have to. We have no need to show mercy to a rebel that would dare lay a finger on me until its sister. And it's okay, Keiichi.
Rika-chan was serious. She was really ready to pretty much murder someone. I'm counting on you, Rika-chan! I, Keiichi Maibara, shall assume all responsibility. Rout them!
Alrighty. Rena's going to do her best too.
Sorry, please do.
Keiichi-san, you don't have to be so tense. Well, just wait and see. By the time you finish that buffet, we'll have finished cleaning up too. Well done, everyone. Let's give it our best, give it our all. Go for it, yay!
Who's this? Yay! What's the most powerful warband the world had ever known, trained by Mion, began to move. I was the oldest, the only boy, and behaved like a leader. But when you consider our club activities, I was by far the most junior member. Individually, everyone besides me had terrifying combat capabilities. If all of them combined their strengths to protect Shion, I couldn't even imagine. I was probably about to witness something terrible and awe-inspiring. Sorazaki-san, 5 deluxe buffets for table 7.
Sure thing.
Shion carried the order of tables. For Shion to carry all 5 buffets, that wobbling took so much effort that she didn't have the breathing room to pay attention to her feet. Comrades, here she comes yet again. This time we'll have her spill everything in my pants and have her wipe it right down to my underwear. It was the same wipey scheme that had occurred a short time earlier. This time another one of them was trying it out for himself. The very depravity of these men was itself a full-out attack. Rena, this is Keiichi. Ambush them around the tables, 5 and 6. Do you copy? Well, they got phones now. Well, they do. Well, no, they don't actually, because this is 1983.
Restaurant's uniform so cute. Oh, I got to take them home.
Shion, her bottom swaying while carrying the buffets, was being chased by an equally swaying Rena. She was supposed to be escorting Shion, but Rena was instead transfixed by the back of her uniform. Her ass, to be exact, maybe? I don't know. From a normal person's point of view, it was probably like having a fox guard a hen house, but when it comes to Rena, things are different. I see. Because we all know how Rena is. If she's defending something she finds cute, and someone, happens to, attack what she thinks is cute in any way, she will beat the living shit out of it. Cute mode under 20% synchronization. We won.
When Rena's in that state, even the local physics don't apply.
Shion's legs unsteadily defenseless were being targeted by those sleaze bags. Now, my comrades, hail my third shining Lucifer, the Harumi Mecha! Why are they speaking German? A leg snagged out to trip Shion's defenseless feet. You know how they said they come from, far off places? Could they have even had, something that's oh yeah, I came all the way from frickin' Germany to come to this. Ye gods, 3 of them at once, so there you start out of the to their back. It happened in an instant. The free fool writhed in pain as their legs bent at unnatural angles. What is this madness? Rena cheated into view and gave them a warning.
Oh, no mischief, okay? No means no, no. No, Rena's going to be the one to take her home.
This girl, watching this strange technique. human scum clutched at their bruised ankles as they passed out.
That's all Rena-san. No matter how many times I see it, it's always frightfully quick.
Yeah, it's an unbreakable barrier. Anyone within a 2-meter radius who attacks Shion is completely obliterated by Rena. As Shion was making the rounds through the restaurant, there were people here and there collapsing with welts on their legs or hands.
Oh, Keiichi, Mrs. Rena. There's nobody left to help Watanagashi-chan, so I'm going to take her home now.
Rena, this is Keiichi. Good work. Please continue the mission. Also, permission to take home denied. I repeat, permission to take home denied.
Then I'll just look. Oh.
I guess just looking is fine. That wouldn't prevent her from guarding Shion, so I guess it's okay. Anyway, thanks to this, I knew who I'd tried to mess with Shion. Anybody who was clutching at their arm or leg while they were writhing in agony was basically branded by their bruises. Currently, we have finished identifying all enemy forces. Proceeding to the next phase. Satoko, this is Keiichi. What's your status?
This is Satoko. That's a rude way to ask. Keiichi-san, exactly who do you think I am?
Satoko was in the kitchen. She had spread open the sketch of the restaurant on the counter, replete with order chips and their destinations, and was now sorting through the freshly made desserts.
Hey, what are you doing?
No, Sumazaki-san, it's alright, just leave it to her. More importantly, we're taking all these orders out at once, so I'm counting on you.
No, Sumazaki-san, it's alright, just leave it to her. More importantly, we're taking all these orders out at once, so I'm counting on you.
The veteran waitress had quickly acknowledged as the trays went out one after one. All the desserts that had passed through Satoko's hands were delivered at once.
Oh, lots of cute desserts are coming. Oh.
I think you know this, but don't touch them. At least, if you still value life.
I know, but oh.
Certainly, they were all incredibly cute-looking desserts. They were all works of art that you could enjoy before even taking your first bite. However, since Satoko had meddled with them, they were nothing more than an unpredictable danger. Blissfully ignorant of that fact, with the men now stuffing their faces. Almost right away, they realized that something was wrong. Satoko, what did you mix in there? Couldn't have been salt or Tabasco, right?
My, what are you saying, Keiichi-san? You said no mercy. I might not look like it, but when I get down to business, I like to be very thorough.
As she said that, she twirled a dubious smile in her fingers before putting it away smartly into her pouch.
Rika, this is Satoko. The customers are moving. Escort duty is all yours. Leave it to me.
Come to think of it, I didn't see Rika-chan anywhere. Where could she be lurking? Clapper, clapper. Several men stood up suddenly from their seats, surveying the restaurant or something. That restless fidgeting, and that look of relief when they found a single placard hanging from the ceiling. They've got diarrhea, haven't they? Written on that placard was the word restroom. They began a mad rush in that direction. It wasn't just one or two people. All the people that were branded as the enemy were standing up from their seats while clutching at their stomachs. I think I was a little too crazy. Where's the washroom? You don't know number two. I need the cats out now. Why the fuck are they talking that way? Where's the toilets? I found it. You're in for it now. Why are they doing stupid puns? I felt just dirty just thinking about what Satoko probably did to their desserts. The problem was how to follow this up. I was intrigued, so I followed the Russian man to the washroom. The narrow hallway connected to the restroom was crammed with about 10 men. What is this? As I peered over to see what was happening, well, it seemed that the toilet was clogged and black flowing, unleashing a loud gurgling sound and a terrible stench. There was no way to use it in this state. Damn, that's Satoko. Frightening display of power. No, this wasn't Satoko's doing. It was divine punishment. Yeah, they were just unlucky. Alice apologetically asked one of the employees here to clean it up. I can't do my business like this! What do we do now, comrades? It was a brilliant combination of traps, but it would be better if there were one more push to kick it.
What was that? Think something fell over there.
Seeing as it was Toko, she would have overlooked it. Well, it's come to this. It's time for the last resort. It's the moral dilemma that the man only had one option: women's restroom. Isn't using the girls' room going to get us in trouble? I'm pretty sure there's no female customers today. Why did I figure out before? Women's toilets are the best. What a brazen bunch they are. The men, sweat now pouring from their brows, made a mad dash to the girls' room without any hesitation. There was a girl there, it was Rika-chan. The men stood there, frozen in various complicated poses indicating their surprise. Rika-chan also seemed dumbfounded by the sudden turn of events. But the look on her face was strangely perfect. This was all part of the plan as well. You sly dog, Rika-chan. I should never underestimate you. Is you see... Mademoiselle, I mean.
Me.
Men's room is a bit dangerous at the moment, so we just went to borrow the toilet here, right? Meow, meow.
Me.
But I guess it's not right after all, right, my comrades? Just by having the girls stand there in the restroom, I never knew it could put up such an overwhelming barrier. There was no way anybody could be brave enough to lift Rika-chan out of the way to try and do their business. This was the most they could do after all. If it were a man in full club mood, for example someone like me, they would plow for Rika-chan without second thoughts. Now what are you going to do, you fat asses? Christ, the amazing Shion still hasn't been paid. Understand that. Maybe it's her.
You're in trouble, I can help you.
That would be much appreciated. How would you do that?
You can use one of the toilets outside. I'll show you them.
That'd be perfect. Please. At this rate, I'll end up becoming group animal prey. Jesus Christ, you guys. Rika-chan, with a pleasant smile on her face, guided them with a casual stride of her step. In this race against time, her slow pace was sadistic torture. Mademoiselle, is this toilet far from here?
We'll get there soon.
Obeying Rika-chan's directions, they were about to leave the restaurant.
Keiichi couldn't finish it. Give them hell.
I never expect a word like that to come out of Rena, would you? Yeah, leave it to me. I spread my arms out and blocked them as they tried to leave the restaurant. What's the meaning of this? We're at DEFCON 1 here. Listen up, you tubs of lard. You know what happens if you even set one foot outside this door, right? What is the meaning of this preposterous statement?
Look, it's written right on the ticket. Not valid for re-entry, see? You're free to use any toilet you want, but the moment you step outside that door, you can't come back.
Ooh, you'll remember this.
I don't want to guide anybody who says scary things like that.
Everybody panicked as Rika-chan began to turn back. They could only figuratively and literally fall in line. All the waitresses all lined up to see them off.
Thank you very much for coming.
We shall return! Clang, clang. The bell rang playfully as the door shut behind them.
Oh, perfect! Too easy! We did it! Yay!
Rena and Satoko clapped their hands together. Sure, I could hold a candle for those guys by myself, but when we get the group together, we send them packing like a herd of cattle.
Well, upon this week, any of us could have taken them on by ourselves. Then you need to up your game.
I was loath to admit it, but Satoko was right. Damn it. One day I'll be strong enough to be worthy to stand alongside them. But I'm really glad we were able to
protect Mi-chan's little sister. Now there's none of those bad people who are pulling prank slaps.
You're blessed to have such wonderful friends, Watanagashi. Wait, you're blessed to have such wonderful friends, Watanagashi. The bedroom waitress was also smiling. After the herd was sent packing, it had calmed down completely inside the restaurant. Shion was flustered as she glanced between us and the now empty seats.
You think that's me? I mean...
Shion's expression was somewhere between happy and guilt-ridden. Her face had turned slightly red as she ran into the kitchen.
Oh, Shi-chan is cute. We really are twins. Oh.
Given Shion's personality, there's no way she acted correctly. She likes her being a bit excessive in our meetings, but I'm really glad we were able to see her. We can know this already, but Sonozaki sounds very grateful. As a representative of the floor staff... I think you know this already, but Sonozaki sounds very grateful. As a representative of the floor staff here, I also extend my gratitude. The applause quickly spread throughout the entire restaurant. Not only the other waitresses, but also the customers that were generally there to enjoy the desserts. Everyone was lauding our efforts. When we had mostly finished eating and were filling out the survey, Rika made her return. Oh, good work. Did everything go alright? It took a while.
I'm sorry, I got lost on the way back. It was a lot of trouble. Rika-chan likes to stray down some pretty strange roads, so she gets lost pretty often.
How did she get lost just guiding people to a nearby toilet?
Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. Rika has a lot of strong points, more than make up for that.
I can see that. The expression in the girl's room, you're quite the thespian.
Keiichi was being horrible. He was thinking if I were in their shoes, I'd just run her over and rush into the washroom.
They're always able to read his exact thoughts. Wah! Then what? I was thinking show up my face again.
Keiichi-kun is a pervert.
No, I mean... I could laugh about it then, but a few days later a newspaper headline read, 10 unidentified men were taken into custody in Hirayama. The men claimed they had traveled from Shishibone City by foot to find a toilet, but the spot they were taken into custody was block kilometers away from Shishibone. When I read that article, I realized how terrifying Rika-chan really was.
Well, thanks for treating me. I'm happy that you called me here today. Oh, are you going home already? You can stay a little longer. I was in the middle of organizing some drawers. If I leave it like that, I won't be able to put out the food on. Ah, I guess that's true.
Oops, looks like I called her at a bad time.
Yeah, when Rena phoned her, she was in the middle of cleaning her room, but she still came. Well, it was an emergency, so it couldn't be helped. Besides that, I got paid a lot of sweets, so I'm very happy.
Thanks for the day. Sorry for calling you out suddenly.
Tell Shion I said bye.
Yeah, that must be Satoko then.
Let me take my leave then, Ren-san. Please take your time. Yeah, I will. Later.
Rika and Satoko in a good mood horsed around with each other as they left. Higurashi when the delinquents cry as they proceed to shit their pants all over the place. While Rena and I were having a discussion about the dessert we just ate, Shion arrived with some coffee.
Oh, did the two little ones leave already?
Hearing them call the little ones was so strange I inadvertently burst out laughing. Apparently they were in the middle of cleaning, so they went home. Shion had brought enough coffee for 4 people.
I heard from my senior. It seems that you went through a lot of trouble for my sake. It was no trouble at all. No, then Shi-chan was in a pinch after all. Oh, is it alright if I call you Shi-chan? It matches with me-chan, so I thought it'd be cute. Well, whatever you want.
Shion seemed a bit hesitant when Rena started talking to him. Rena's pretty sharp about some things, so Shion was probably worried that Rena would find out she was neon after talking like this. Shion said she'd work soon and hurried off back to the kitchen, leaving behind coffee with just the two of us.
She was a bit upset with Rena. Maybe she thought I was being too friendly. Ow.
She's just embarrassed.
Still, they really do look the same. Instead of twins, it's like there's another me-chan.
They look the same, but the atmosphere around them are rather. Their insides are completely different. And those types of twins look pretty interesting, though.
I think that, Keiichi-kun. I think they're identical on the inside, too.
Somehow became silent, except for the bloody cicadas. Rena was just staring at the pattern the milkmaid on the surface of her coffee without saying a word. For someone like me who could never stop talking, was rather uncomfortable moment. You know, despite the fact that I'm always rambling in my videos, I'm the complete opposite of that. I'm usually quiet unless, speaking to someone. Rena's off-put mannerism seemed to imply I said something I shouldn't have. And even then, well, it depends. If the subject of a conversation is interesting enough, I could ramble on as much as I ramble in these videos. But, if it's small talk or something like that, I'm usually I don't really have much to say. Rena's off-put mannerism seemed to imply I said something I shouldn't have. That unpleasantness carried on for a little while. Oh, so there's some weird music in this question mark. nicely. C major, but I can't figure out what the strings are. That might be C. That might be F to G. C. I need to freaking listen to it with headphones or earphones because it's really hard to work out when it switches because it's not loud enough. Anyways, back to thought. Rena, you said it today, right? Leon was hurting.
Did I say something like that?
Don't play dumb with me. You definitely said it. It's on the way home from school. Rena answered by laughing while continuing to play dumb, questioning if she said it. As big-headed as I was, I had a faint realization. I don't want to say that I was the one who hurt Leon, but when? Me? Hypothetically, if something like that happened, it's not something I did out of malice. I continued the conversation, but left out the assumption that I had hurt Leon.
Yeah, I think that's true. I don't think Keiichi-kun had any bad intentions.
Rena replied, also leaving out the assumption that I had hurt Leon. But that confirmed it. I don't know how it happened, but it seemed that I had hurt Leon. And Rena was upset at me due to the fact that I hadn't realized it. I don't want to misunderstand. It's not like...
I don't want you to misunderstand. It's not like Rena's mad at you.
Seeing right through what I was thinking, Rena said that as she smiled even more gently than usual.
It's just that... How do I say this? It's hard.
I made a mistake. Please say so clearly. I'm so thick-headed I disgust you myself. It's the thing with freaking protagonists, isn't it? They're so thick-headed and just dense. If there's something I should apologize for, then I'd want to know even a little quicker so I can make up for it.
I don't think that Keiichi-kun made a mistake. Depending on how you look at it, Mi-chan might be the one who's being unfair. Taking the stance that the girl was the one being unfair might be unfair in itself.
What Rena said was draped in mystery. Unfortunately, I had no idea what you meant. The only thing I got out of it was that I had said or done something to inadvertently hurt Leon. I'm begging you, Rena. Leon is one of my best friends. I don't want to leave something between us that could cause problems later on. So tell me, how did I hurt him?
I can't tell you. You need to realize something like this for yourself.
Rena was smiling like she always did, but spoke bluntly. The fact that she had this strength of will surprised me for a moment. I'm asking because I can't figure out, you know? My tone okay. I'm asking you because I can't figure out, you know? My tone unintentionally became harsh. Rena was also surprised for a moment, but quickly returned to her flat temper.
Well then, I guess just a hint is fine. It's just special, okay?
Sorry. Please. I'll think about this seriously. Rena looked around the restaurant searching for Shion. Shion was working enthusiastically, but without confidence as usual.
Shi-chan, if she ties her hair up, it's impossible to tell apart from Mi-chan, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So if Mi-chan let down her hair, would she be impossible to tell apart from Shi-chan?
Probably, but what does that have to do with anything?
What if that her being the younger twin was a lie? But she was just Mi-chan pretending to be her sister. What would you think?
Rena was sharper than her daily behavior meant. I was hesitant in verbally affirming that, but it was the right answer. It might be unfair to answer a question by another question, but if, like you say, Leon is just pretending to be Shion, what purpose would that serve? After maintaining the silence for a while, Rena glanced at the clock.
That's what I want you to think about. That was maybe too much of a hint.
After thanking me for the dessert, Rena stood up from her seat.
Sorry, I was asked to buy a few things, so it's about time I left. Is it okay with you if you tell Shion I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye?
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Sorry.
Huh?
That Rena's so short-tempered. I'm sorry for getting angry. Keiichi-kun isn't the only one at fault here.
Rena was harsh in her apology, but I was the one who really should have apologized.
I think to Mi-chan it's something that doesn't bother her much anymore. So if you want to forget the whole thing happened, that's fine too. But you see, as a girl, I'd hope that Keiichi could realize it by himself and has to apologize of his own volition.
Oh, switching to cute mood, only at the end she disappeared in the direction of the register.